Hey guys, so plan here, whole bunch of different review ones. It's going to be important. I would have over on the side something like this. So I would say, if you have something on the side, we need to, identify what we have. You have three different main ways of graphing and a couple of special cases. We have slope-intercept form. Y equals your slope times x plus your y-intercept. We have point slope form, where we have y minus y1 is equal to your slope times x minus x1. And then we have standard form, where we have it like this. And then we've got our special cases, where I've got horizontal lines, where it's y equals a number, and we have our vertical lines, where it's x equals a number. So when you look at an equation, you need to say, where am I starting from? Again, if you want to change them all into slope-intercept form, you can. You're going to run into troubles if you don't have a nice, neat slope-intercept. So anyway, so y equals slope times x plus intercept. So this is slope-intercept form. You have, this whole thing's your slope. Okay, so we're going to go down 2 into the right 3. Here's your y-intercept at 0, 1. So I'm starting here at 1. The negative sign always goes with just one of the points. I'm going to go down 2 to the right 3. So there's my minus 2. There's positive 3. And away you go. Then you're going to draw your line. Okay. Now, as I go through these, I want to go through a couple of one of each, and then after that, I'm just going to go ahead and do the problems. So I'd pause. I would have, if I were you, do a problem, check your work, do a problem, check your work, do a problem, check your work. Okay. This one is in standard form. Okay. And you're going to plot your intercepts here. This is what we learned yesterday. So when so the x-intercept is where y equals 0. So I'm going to take negative 4x plus 2 times 0 is equal to 16. 0 goes away. So then I get negative 4x is equal to 16. Okay, so my plot point is going to be, my x-intercept is going to be negative 4, 0. Negative 4, 0. Now you're going to do the same thing with your y-intercept. So with your y-intercept, x is equal to 0. So I get negative 4 times 0 plus 2 times y is equal to 16. That's going to go away. Y equals 8, so I'm going to get 0, 8. So my y-intercept, I'm going to go up to 0, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8. And then away you go. Now again, if you want to plot all that out, multiply it out, divide, etc., you can. This is going to be a lot faster, easier, nicer, neater, more impressive at parties. This one, point slope form. So, I'm going to put that up there, I think. So your point, remember, always goes x, y. And so you're going to pull the opposites from here because the form, basically you're saying what's going to make this equal to 0. So 3 minus 3 equals 0. Negative 4 plus 4 equals 0. So that's where these are coming from. Your slope here is 2/3. So that means I'm going to go up 2 to the right 3. Negative 4, 3, because again, x first, y. Take your time on these. It's not worth getting things wrong because you end up plotting them incorrectly. So 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. Drawing a line. Put arrows on them, etc., etc. Okay? So from now on, I'm just going to kind of go walk through these. Again, I would say pause, do the problem, pause, do the problem, pause, do the problem, and then check your work after each of them. Standard form. So, x-intercept. So my x-intercept is going to be a 10, 0. Y-intercept, x equals 0. You know, yeah, there we go. This will be nicer. So 3 times 0 plus 5y is equal to 30. That goes away. So I get 5y over 30, or 5y divided by 5, so y is going to equal 6. So your y-intercept is going to be at 0, 6, which is right there. And there you go. Ta-da! Again, feel free to pause. Here's a special case. So x equals negative 4 for all y values. The more you write it down, the more it's going to stick in your head. So x equals negative 4, x-axis, y-axis. That'd be negative 5. This is 5, so there's negative 4. So what other points have x equals negative 4 and x equals 4? Anything along here. Negative 4, negative 1, negative 4, negative 3, negative 4, negative 6, negative 4, 2, negative 4, 6. Any of those. So everything along those lines is going to be a vertical line. Pause, take a swing. Point slope form. So you get a point off of this. So my point, remember, is coming from here and here. And now normally it's minus, so that you're going to change your sign. So that means my point is going to be negative 2, negative 1. My slope equals negative 4/3. Now this would be one where you won't get a nice y-intercept. Because notice I'm going to go up and down 4, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, to the right 3. Down 4, to the right 3. So when you plot this out, you're going to get a line that doesn't quite go through that. And again, the pretty points, the one points that end on the corners are going to be your best options. Ooh, yay, slope-intercept. So slope is 2/3. Y-intercept 0, 7. So x, y, 7. Label out your axes. So 0, 7, down 2 to the right 3, down 2 to the right 3, down 2 to the right 3. And you're saying, Mr. Hayes, that's wrong. Because it is, because your slope's positive. Good catch. So up 2 to the right 3. Now we can't do another one, but remember you can always go backwards. So instead of going up, I'll go down. Instead of going right, I'll go left. And that's what that one would look like. Point slope form. Slope, -2/1. Again, remember y minus y1. So if you know the forms, you should be able to figure, I mean, you're matching stuff up. So your point is going to be 7, comma -2. So again, there's 5, x, y, 7, -2. Your slope's going to go down 2 to the right 1. It's going to be one where your y-intercept's off the graph. Ta-da! Pause and go in. This one's a bit of a trick one because notice this is 0 times this. So this is actually 0 times any number is going to be 0. So this actually all just goes away. So I get y plus 1 is equal to 0. So this is actually a special case. So y equals -1 for all x values. So find where y equals -1. Oh, look, there's where y equals -1. So pick an x value. 5, y is -1. 7, y is equal to -1. -3, y equals -1. -10, y equals -1. You get this nice horizontal line all the way across. Yay. Ooh, another special case. You always know special cases because there's only one variable in it. So in this case, for all y values. So x equals 4, there's my intercept. When y equals 5, x equals 4. When y equals -2, x equals 4, etc. Okay, bell's about to ring. You guys are going to come back from lunch. So I'm going to pause it here, and we will see you later. Hopefully that helps. Talk to you later.